A trailblazer, a legislator, and a leader who has redefined history, Nancy Pelosi has dedicated her life to serving the American people. Born into a family of public servants, Nancy Pelosi grew up understanding the power of community and government. Elected to Congress in 1987, she became a voice for San Francisco and a champion for change on the national stage. In 2007, she shattered a historic barrier, becoming the first woman to serve as Speaker of the House. More than a decade later, she made history again by regaining the gavel, the first person in over 60 years to do so.
So here we are, for nearly a century.
Pelosi has been the chief architect of generation-defining legislation. Under her leadership, the Affordable Care Act was passed, providing healthcare to millions of Americans and guaranteeing protections for pre-existing conditions. During the Biden-Harris administration, she spearheaded the American Rescue Plan, turning the tide of the pandemic, creating jobs, and returning children safely to school. Her efforts also led to the passage of the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, rebuilding America's middle class while modernizing the nation. A staunch advocate for climate action, Pelosi delivered the Inflation Reduction Act, the boldest climate action in US history, to accelerate our clean energy future, cut carbon pollution, and create millions of jobs. As a defender of democracy and human rights, she has stood firm on the global stage, championing freedom for oppressed communities and reaffirming America's commitment to democratic values. Pelosi has fought to expand voting rights, ensure equality, and defend the Constitution. From repealing Don't Ask, Don't Tell to passing the Matthew Shepard Hate Crimes Act, she has advanced justice and inclusion for all. Her unwavering leadership has guided the nation through challenging times, from the financial crisis to the COVID-19 pandemic, impeachment trials, and beyond. At her core, Nancy Pelosi is not just a leader but a mother, grandmother, and a woman driven by the belief that government should work for the people. Nancy Pelosi's legacy is one of bold leadership, transformative legislation, and an unyielding commitment to progress. Her work has shaped a stronger, fairer, and more resilient America for generations.